Hello and welcome back to the series of Active Directory Zero to Hero. So Active Directory Zero to Hero series. The first lab is building an Windows Server 2019 VM. So before we get into the learning outcome, let us understand the prerequisites that we have. We need to have ISO of 2019, 2022, 2025. Can we have 2016? Yes, you can have, but I would say go with the latest version. Okay. You can have VMware Workstation, VirtualBox or Hyper-V installed. So we are going ahead with VMware Workstation. Host machine, that means your laptop or desktop that you want to perform lab, on which we are going to perform lab, should have virtualization enabled. Minimum 8 GB RAM and 60 GB free disk. And apart from that, basic understanding of OS installation. The learning outcome of this lab would be you will understand how to create a virtual machine, how to install operating system, post installation few settings, and preparing the virtual machine for upcoming Active Directory lab. So without a further ado, let's move ahead and we'll directly go to VMware Workstation. Alright, so we are on our workstation. Let me click on create a new virtual machine. Create a new virtual machine. We'll go with typical recommendation. Click on next and then select here I will install operating system later, and then click on next. We are going to start with the first server that we have in our environment, which is Pro AD SRV01. So select Microsoft Windows and we are going to select 2019. Click on next, and here we are going to give the name of our virtual machine. Let's move ahead. Here let's give 80 GB and keep it as a single file, and then click on next. Now click on finish. As you can see, the virtual machine is over here, so you need to click on edit virtual machine settings, select DVD, and then use the ISO image, and then click on browse and select the ISO file location which you have. So you might have 2019, 2022, 2025, whatever ISO you have, just give that location. I'm going ahead with Windows Server 2025. Click on OK. Click on power on this virtual machine. Let's work in full screen. Okay, I missed that. Let me just quickly restart this virtual machine. I will power it off. Okay, I power it on again. So the moment it says press any key and then click on enter. Installation has started. You need to be very patient. Have some patience when installation is going on, specifically with Windows Server and applications on Windows. Okay. Click on next. Let's click on next. Click on next. I installed Windows Server. Okay, I agree with everything. Click on this. Click on next. Installation has started. It will take some time. Okay, so let's go ahead with standard evaluation. I'm not going to discuss. I'm trying to avoid theory as much as possible during the labs. So select standard evaluation, this desktop experience. Click on next. Click on accept. Click on next. Click on, see here, install Windows Server, keep nothing. Okay, installation has started. Installation has started. Installation is going to take some time. It might take around 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, be patient. Have a cup of coffee if you want. Meanwhile, I will pause the video, I will restart, I will resume the video once the installation is completed. So as I said, it will take some time. As you can see, like it is just 33% installation is still going on. We will wait for some more time and then we will move ahead. So let's move ahead, and now what we are going to do is that we are going to provide password. My recommendation is write down the password, note down the password that you are going to use. Note down in your notepad or somewhere so that you remember it. We are going to use password frequently. So now here we are, let us log in. So here you see three box, click on this, it will just send alt control delete and enter the password that you have just given to this virtual machine. So it will take some time. It's loading profile. So yeah, click on accept. Okay, here we are. So the installation is completed as of now. As you can see the screen, the first step that I always perform is that I am going to install VMware tools. Right click on virtual machine and click on VMware tools, click on install. We'll complete the installation. You can perform the installation from here as well. Let me show it to you. Open file browser, go to this PC and you will see something like VMware tool. Click on install. Installation is going on. This is required in specifically if you are using VMware workstation, so that your display and yeah, click on next and screen works as expected. With default setting we will complete this installation. So what we are doing is like we are preparing our Windows virtual machine so that in next lab we can install our first domain controller or the root domain controller that we see. So yeah, as you can see the difference now, right? The moment you perform installation, it's full screen. Okay, sorry, I have interrupted. So what I did, I have just rebooted the server. Let me give this again and log in as administrator. Now three major things that we are going to do is that we are going to disable all firewalls, so that we are going to disable all firewalls so that the communication is there between all domain controller. We are going to assign IP address and then host name change. So I am going to disable firewall. For that we go to tools and we will go to Windows Defender Firewall. Okay, here Windows Defender Firewall, and then Windows Defender Firewall properties. Go to domain profile, off. Go to private profile, off. Go to public profile, off, and apply. OK, cancel. This is done. Okay, now let's move ahead. Let me just quickly increase the size of this desktop. Okay, so I think this is much better. What we did is that we went to tools and firewall. We have disabled all three firewalls, which is domain, private and public. You can go to properties and you can disable it from here. Cancel, cancel. Now on server manager, click on local server, refresh it. Here you see Ethernet 0, click on this and right click over here and let's go to properties. Uncheck IPv6 or disable IPv6. Select IPv4 and click on properties. Use the following IP address. Remember the IP address that we have given. Okay, the IP address for that is, let me show you that. The IP address is 172.16 172.16.10, right? Let's move ahead. 172.16.10.10. Let me just check it again. 172.19.16.10. Sorry, 172.19.16.10. 172.19.16.10. Subnet would be 255.255.0.0, 172.19.16.1. This is our gateway. DNS, as we are going to install DNS on this same server, 172.19.16.19.16.10, and then click on OK. Click on close. Click on close here as well. Refresh server manager, and you should be getting IP address over here. Okay, now on same server manager, be on local servers, click on computer name. Do you see here win, some name is there, right? We need to change it. Click on change, and on the computer name we are going to give the name Hi Pro ADSRV01. Hi Pro ADSRV01. Click on OK. Click on OK. Click on close. Click on restart now. It's gonna restart, and after restart we'll log in back again and we will validate hostname and IP address. Here we are. Let me log in back to this virtual machine, our server. Okay. Let me quickly check the display setting. Okay. Here we are. Let's check. Go to server manager, click on local server. Here you have host name, that means computer name, Hi Pro ADSRV01, and IP address. Okay, very quick thing. Type here cmd, enter. Type here a command host name, enter. Host name, enter, and IP config, enter. Validate quickly the IP address that you have provided. Also you can give /all, enter. With this we have completed this lab. See you in the next one. Thank you.